So, in case you've been under a rock, we've all heard now the accusations that's been levied against Method Man, Wu-Tang Clan. Uh, Former actor Jayden Steele, she's come forward now to say that Method Man physically assaulted her in a hotel room some years ago. She did a video first, but now she has a clapback video in response to some of Method Man's fans who was attacking her on social media, and she was basically speaking about why certain women don't come forward because of powerful men in positions that shut them up or shut them out. And she spoke to these things, and they were saying that all she cares about is money, and all she cares about is trying to boost her career off of another black man. So people, Method Man fans was going ham on her. But let's check out what she had to say in her response to these to the fans. Let's check out what she had to say, and we'll come right back.
Hey guys, Jade again. I just want to respond to some of the stupid comments that I've been receiving. And like, not for nothing, you wonder why people don't do things, take action right away. It's funny to me that somehow you pulled out of your asses how to blame the victim. I heard I chose work over my integrity. I heard life is about choices. I heard like I didn't do my due diligence to bring this to justice. When I did all of that, I didn't even give you the full story. Y'all don't really even got the whole hot cup of tea. I gave you a small snippet of it. I was summarizing it to let you know why people stay silent, because there is a structure that keeps these people protected. Okay, they're going to protect their investments. I didn't have the money to fight these people. Most of you don't have the money to fight these people. And it's so funny that you can critique me going up against a big monster like the record label. So it's so funny to me how people can question my integrity about the choice that I made when I clearly did not have the finances to fight against a whole power structure like a record label. I was just a model. Don't get me wrong. I was making money, but I wasn't getting bread like that to fight these people. So what people don't really understand is that there's something that protects these people. It's a whole structure that protects these people. So they literally get away with scot-free with drugging girls, raping girls, beating up girls. Men and women. I'm not even going to just say just girls. These people get away with bloody murder. And because we don't have the finances to fight them legally, guess what? You got to take a L. Okay? And it's so funny because most of you take a L from a 19-year-old manager with pimples on their ass. But yet you feel the need to judge me? Not.
Okay, so again, in listening to Jayden Still, what I'm not going to be is be a hypocrite to my message. I'm going to deal with this thing twofold, two different ways. I don't want to compare 30 years ago era to what we got going on now, the social media, Me Too era. Everything is being exposed because 30 years ago was a whole different world. We can't look at the world through today's lens as opposed to 1993 lens and stuff like that. It was just so different. 2003, it was just so different, right? Things that we thought was cool or was normal is not normal today, right? So I'm going to deal with it from the perspective of back in the day first and then bring it forward to now. When you're listening to her speak, there's truth and validity to what she is saying that's happening. I'm not speaking and saying whether her accusations levied against Method Man is true. That's not what I'm saying. So I'm going to say it again for the people in the back that's slow. I'm not saying that what she's saying against Method Man is true. What I'm saying is the things that she's saying in this video, a lot of that stuff is true. What happened? There were women and men being drugged. There were women being sexually assaulted back then. And when they did speak out, they got shut out or shut down by other powerful men or corporations that had money invested, millions invested behind these people. Yes, that happened. This is why you have the Harvey Weinsteins falling. This is why you had Pizzagate and Epstein and all this stuff. We're not going to sit and act like this stuff didn't happen. There's a lot of things that went on back in the day as far as young women and maybe boys that was swept under the rug. And a lot of that stuff is coming out now full-fledged. And a lot of people don't like it. But it's just a part of the reality. I'm a man. I'm a father with two daughters. And like I said, at parties back in the day, certain things that went on in the hood wasn't always cool. When you think about it now, when you step back and you look at it from a perspective of a father or as an adult, some of that stuff wasn't cool. So now let's fast forward it to today's time with the social media and the cell phones and the OnlyFans, and women now have found out that, okay, this guy looked at my feet 25 years ago. I think I felt my feet feel assaulted, so I can accuse him of things. That's gonna happen. And sometimes what happens is a lot of men in powerful positions got away with so much stuff back in the day. In order to fix certain things, you're gonna have collateral damage, because now you're gonna have women grifting a situation just to make money. You're gonna have women accusing men of stuff that they didn't do, or certain things that we looked at as normal back in the day ain't gonna be normal now. And those women are gonna say, hey, I was uncomfortable with what happened to me back in the day. You mean to tell me I can accuse this person of something and make some money? That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. So I need men to look at this stuff and use it as an exercise as to how we can teach other men and young men how we need to be moving today. You need to be respecting women. You need to be making sure that you're not touching women and putting your hands on them, and just be careful when you're in their space, because bad things can happen. Bad things can happen. And like I said, I approach it from two different angles, because me being an older guy, damn near 50, 2 years from 50, I remember what it was like back in the day growing up. And like I said, all men wasn't bad, but it was a lot of inappropriate things that did happen to women. So I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite and say that it didn't. Now, and like I said, I'm not going to sit here and say that what this woman is saying against Method Man is true. But we know, we always talked about that audition couch. Don't sit on that audition couch. You might stick to it. A lot of women, in order to get a leg up in society, had to put their legs up. They had to toot their butt up in the air in order to get through. A lot of y'all moms out there, she had to sometimes sell her body in order to get things that she may have needed in a male-dominated world. Yes, that's why these women to this day still sell booty and sex as an image to the world in order to move up, because this came from powerful men to the point now where women just objectify themselves. They say, well, we're not going to let the men do it no more and make the money. We're going to do it ourselves and make money. Where does that idea even come from? It came from powerful men years ago. So we got to tell the truth to young men and boys in order to eradicate the problem. Because the problem didn't come from nowhere. Nowhere. So I love my brothers enough to be honest as an OG, to be honest about certain things, so that way I don't see no more other young men getting caught up in this or making the same mistakes going forward. Because a lot of women are on the prowl, man. And ending, some things happen to women where you may be innocent, my brother out there, but in the eyes of women, you're guilty because of what happened to them in the past, and they never got justice. So you got to be careful out here. So Jayden Steele, she's accusing, she's clapped back, she's accusing Meth of this stuff, man. And hey, listen, man. Y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I'm not saying whether he's guilty or not. I'm just speaking on both sides of the coin. All right? Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.